Hello guys, welcome back to Dear Dev. Chika, my friend, is planning a party. So guys, we're going to be building a party planner using Python dictionary and Python sets. So by the end of this tutorial, you should be able to plan Davido's next concert. Let's dive in. So based on what we have done so far, let us package our app. I have my guest and I have my confirmed, that is the confirmed guest. So let me do my first function. So we can just add guests to the guest data before they confirm. So first we want to add guests to the guest data, and then we have written our functions that accept the name of the guest, the phone number of the guest, what the guest is bringing, and then the directory restriction. So we put directory restriction equal to none because we are expecting that by default everybody has no dietary restriction. Then when they now say, okay, I don't eat peanuts, then we can start adding that. We have discussed our functions. So what is this function doing? It is taking our guest data and storing the person's name as the key and then the other information in a dictionary as the value for the person's name inside our guest data dictionary. When it finished doing that, it now prints to us telling us that that name has been added. So let me start by printing guest data. I am printing guest data. I am adding a guest and then I am printing guest data. But my add guest is not complete. It's not just the name of the guest. I'm supposed to add other things like the phone number and what the person is bringing. So now I want to print based on the function I've created. As I told you, your function is your chef. So as Chika is creating more data based on the guest that she's inviting, she just needs to use that function that has already been created. We don't need to rewrite the function. So we just keep saying add guest, add guest, add guest, and the guest data increases and confirms increases when people confirm. Let's test that. The first thing that was printed was an empty dictionary because we actually started with an empty dictionary of guest data. Then we added Kunle to the list and it's printed Kunle added to the list. By the time we reprinted after Kunle was added, we got Kunle's data and it's giving us confirmed false because we are saying Kunle has not confirmed and giving us directory restriction of none. Because we did not give any value for directory, by default, Kunle got none. Kunle did not supply us his directory restriction, so we assume he did not have. And so it has none. If he finally comes and says he has one, don't forget we already know how to update that. So what other thing can we add to our party planning app? We have created another function called confirm guest. So confirm guest takes just the person's name. We already have the data, so it's just confirming the person. It takes the person's name, looping through guest data, and says if that name that we have provided inside the guest data, then update it and change the value called confirmed to true because the person has confirmed. Then we are also going to go to our set and update our set to show that person is going to come so that we can plan for the person in the party. So after we update our set called confirmed, then we will now print this person's name has been confirmed. But when we check, if we don't find that name in the guest data, then we print this also name is not in the guest list. So our function is accepting name. Chika is coming again and said, oh, she wants to know the list of food that people are bringing for the party. We are building a party planner, so those are the hazards. You need to know what food is coming so that you can possibly call someone and say, somebody's already bringing one food, don't bother bringing it, bring something else if you can. Well, I think that's how this kind of party works. So we're just printing something just to create a label before we start looking through the food that people are bringing. So we create food items and we are making it a set. We are making our variable called food item a set because we want to know the unique food people are bringing. So even though 20 people are bringing jollof rice, it's still going to be just one jollof rice, meaning that jollof rice is available at the party. So we don't have to write jollof rice 20 times to know that people are bringing jollof to the party. Then we run through our list. We say, for name and details in guestdata.items. Guest data is our dictionary of people's name and other information about the party. So when we say .items on that dictionary, it gives us the key and the value. So the key is the name and the value is details. This is called unpacking. When you get items from the dictionary called guess data, it will give you keys and values. It's going to give you two data. So we are looking for how to store these two different data into a container. So we are storing the name of the person in the name variable, and we are storing the information about the person into the detail variable. It's a nested dictionary. The detail is the value for the name in the dictionary. Then inside the detail, we are now checking for the value of confirmed. And we are saying if confirmed, meaning that if it is true that the person is confirmed. If the person has not confirmed, we should be checking for if not confirmed. That's meaning that confirmed is false. But when we say if confirmed, we are talking about the fact that the value of confirmed is true. So if details confirmed, then we want to know what the person is bringing. So food equal to details bringing. So details bringing tells us what the food the person is bringing. Then we now want to check if the food this person is bringing is already in the set. So we say if food in set, then we are printing this person is bringing this food, but someone else already has it, or is someone else is already bringing. That's just to alert Chica. So not just get all nervous and tense. After we have wondered, we now add it to our food items. It's a set, so even if it is there already and you add it, it will only keep the unique values. Then after adding, we now print the name of the person and the food is bringing. So that gives us our food list. I want to know people's dietary restrictions so that I can prepare or even remove those restrictions from the list of foods. It can be done. So we have written our function that checks dietary restriction. As I've said, you make your function explain what it is doing. I have commented and explained what my function is doing despite the name. Then we now want to see who has dietary restrictions. I just printed the label, the heading to just explain what the data that is coming after is. So for name details, in guess data.items, we are getting the key and the value. We'll now check confirmed. So we want to know that first, the person has confirmed. Then secondly, the person's dietary details is not known. If details confirmed is saying, as this person confirmed that is coming for the party, because it will be equal to true. Then if dietary restrictions is not equal to none, meaning that the person has dietary restriction, then we now want to print the person's name and the dietary restriction. So as soon as we use and here, it makes sure that the only people whose value will be printed are those that have confirmed and then they have dietary restriction. So if you have not confirmed, there will be nothing printed. If you don't have dietary restriction, nothing will be printed. So it's ensuring that both conditions are fulfilled. So that we will give Chica peace. We are creating a summary of a party. It's a party planner. So she needs to be able to see at a glance what is going on. So we have a fun summary. So as it said, we are describing here our comments. It's saying that it's showing the party statistics. So the first thing we want to do is to get all the guest data. So that's why we say learn. Learn around an iterable counts the number of items or members in the iterable. So we have guest data, that's the iterable, something that you can loop through. So the dictionary, we are trying to get the length of items in dictionary to get our total guests. Then we're also checking learn confirmed. That also tells us the number of people that's confirmed. So we are printing all those things. We are printing total guests. We are printing confirmed count. All the data that we counted, we stored them in a variable. So we counted the guest data. We stored in total guest variable. We counted the confirmed people, and then we stored it in confirmed count in that variable name too. So that's why we are coming here to print based on those variable names. And we have our F because we are using variables within our string. So we are printing total guests, confirmed count, and then the people that we are waiting for to confirm that they are coming for the party, it's our total guests minus confirmed count. So At the end, we just want to print out the list of names that have confirmed they are coming. So I hope Chika is happy now. So to test it, let us add guests, as many as we can. So we have added 4 guests. We have Tunde, we have Choma, we have Hamed, we have Blessing. We have added our guests. Then out of the guests, Tunde has confirmed, Choma has confirmed, Blessing has confirmed. So we are using our function. We are not having to repeat ourselves. We're not having to rewrite and rewrite functions. They are the chef. You have given them the recipe. They have it. So all that you just need to do is to provide the ingredients. So we have created those functions: confirm guests, add guests, and so we're just giving them the ingredients to run with. So now that we have added guests and confirmed guests, let's see the food list, the dietary restrictions, and the summary of our party. Let's run that code. Tunde has been added to the list. Choma has been added to the list. Hamed has been added to the list. Blessing has been added to the list. Then Tunde confirmed, Choma confirmed, and Blessing confirmed. Then we are now checking for food lists. So food list for the fun party, we have Tunde is bringing jollof rice, Choma is bringing small chops. Warning, Blessing is bringing jollof rice, but someone else is already bringing. Then we now went ahead and printed Blessing jollof rice. That's for our food list. Then we are checking our dietary restriction, and the only person that falls there is Choma. Choma is the only one that said that she's vegetarian and she's coming. Hamed has not confirmed. So we are not printing a dietary restriction for Hamed. Our condition said you must have confirmed, and then you have a restriction. And then only Choma fulfilled those conditions. Then our party summary. We invited 4 people, 3 people confirmed. We're still waiting for 1. And then the confirmed guests are Tunde, Blessing, and Choma. So guys, for our party, we know who is coming. We have been able to keep them unique. We have the actual value of people coming. We also know what they are bringing. Dictionary has helped us do that. Then the people coming, sales helped us handle that as well. We were also able to take care of dietary restrictions so nobody falls sick. So your set handles uniqueness, and then it can help you check for membership and intersection and union. And then your dictionary, it's like your phone book, keys and values, so you can store something against something. You're trying to create a profile on your website, so you possibly want to have people's username and their passwords, or people's username and their full names, or people's username and actually their profile information. Those are things that dictionaries do for you. So guys, take this our party planner and upgrade it. Add a function that sends reminders when it's time for the party, or to update people as to what the preparation for the party is about. So all you need to do is just to print the person's phone number. That's all. So you are writing a function that prints phone numbers. So when you say send reminders, it's supposed to just print the person's phone number. Then we also want to track RSVPs. We're going to be adding responses to our dictionary, whether the person said yes, no, or maybe. And then another thing I want you to add to the party app is to calculate total food items. We have a list of items, but we don't have the quantity, the count of the food items. So please add these features and drop them in the comment sections below. Let us look at it and engage ourselves. As I said, the more you apply what you learn, the more it sticks. Guys, please code it up and drop it in the comment section. Also, let me know in the comment section what part of this app building exercise you do not understand. Let us trash it together. The whole idea is we understand and move forward together. So drop it in the comment section below what you don't understand in this old tutorial that we have done. Also, let me know in the comment section below what other beautiful app you think we should build. And let's work on it together. So guys, please like this video if it has helped you. If you have learned anything, like the video. Please share, because there are other people that want to understand how to use Python dictionaries and how to use Python sets. Please let us share with them so that they can enjoy what we have learned so far. Also, subscribe so that you'll be alerted when other video series comes along. And please, if Davido calls you to plan his next concert, please carry me along. See you guys some other time. Bye-bye.